Welcome back, guys. We are going to be continuing the live play series. So we're in 1v1 at the moment, and it's been a long time since I've done any live play. So the last time I was doing it, I think the current score was 5-4 in my favour. But a lot has happened since then. I've played a lot of games since then. So the players that I'm playing against are much better. So it'll be interesting to see how we get on. So I'm just going for the standard setup that I normally go for. And we've got Marksman Specialist. They've got Quick Supply, so they're going to have 200 extra cash, but we've got a unit that's worth 200. So works out about the same. They've got Phoenixes with Crawlers. We've got Phoenix, Crawlers, Arclights and a Marksman. So they've got the Arclights, which is what you would expect. So we've got a very similar composition to each other. Unfortunately, he's just about to... Ooh! Looks like the sniper fires faster than the Phoenix does. Ooh, look at that. Intelligent Arclight and extended range. I mean, I've got to go Intelligent Arclight. It's my favourite. So this fires 3.2. Sniper fires 2.8. Wonder if that's been changed. There has just been a patch last night, and unfortunately it wiped all of my old replays, which is why we're doing live videos. What am I going to do next? So obviously that worked quite well, but I feel like I need some more crawlers. But then again, we are going for intelligent Arclight, so maybe if I get more Arclights instead. And then... Is that a big enough gap? Can't quite tell. And then I'll bring one extra crawler along with me. Stick him at the back here, I reckon. Or shall I just stick him here? Yeah, let's just go there. And then let's unlock... So I think I might just unlock the fangs. I don't intend on using them, but just in case I do need them at some point. Let's see if he went for he didn't go intelligent Arclight. Interesting. So he's not going for an Arclight game. So obviously things haven't turned out too great for us in this round, but our Arclights are going to increase in potency, and then things will get significantly better for us. So what we need is charged shot. to try and carve through these sledgehammers. I mean, range would work quite well as well. Let's go for charged shot. And I might go for... In fact, yeah, I am just going to carry on with the arc lights. I think what I'm going to do, add an arc light and a crawler. Stick them in this corner. And then on the next turn I'll stick some wasps in front of them. So with that in mind, I think I'll unlock the wasps straight away. And I might stick a shield down. I think a shield just here is probably going to be fine. Alright, he brought steel balls. Well, I might be able to carve through him with the charge shot. Yeah, he did a pretty decent job. And it opened up the way for these to get to the tower. Hopefully the sniper will turn around. Interesting, they've changed the amount of damage that the Phoenix does. It doesn't one-shot a tower anymore. So they've made some adjustments. Because that would have been my round there in the previous patch. So that's quite frustrating. Okay. Don't think I need any of that stuff. So let's level up all of these arc lights. Now, I won't be able to get extended range and wasps on this turn, unfortunately. But I definitely want the wasps. So let's do that. Upgrade him. Then let's upgrade him and him. And then let's get one more wasp. And stick him back here. Okay, see how we get on with that. So, as expected, they brought out the rocket. That's why I put the wasps there. And on the next turn, I will... On the next turn, I will put the shields on the wasps so it doesn't one-shot them. And the wasps made it through here as well. So this is looking really promising. Promising all round. Okay, so we could go for a lightning storm and push the advantage. Oh, they've increased the cost of lightning storm. That's an expensive amount, so I think I'm just going to go for orbital. It's going to do a similar job. And then... we're not... Innerman, yeah, 500 leaves us with 350. So yeah, we are able to... Oh, I've gone and bought the wrong thing. I was meant to buy an arc light. Whoops. Shall I get emergency supply just to get it? And then we've got 100 left over for this phoenix. So let's stick these wasps just here. And then I can get another set and stick them over here on the next turn. So it looks like he's using the lightning storm. So he's spent a lot of cash to potentially win this round. But we've done a lot of damage with that orbital. That's almost as good as the lightning storm. He managed to carve his way through that. So on the next turn I'm going to get the shield on the wasps. Not sure if I need it. I managed to make it through, even with him using lightning storm. But I am going to need aerial shot, maybe. I have got sniper and phoenix, so maybe not. So ranged specialist is probably the wise decision. So let's go for that. Now I'm going to be struggling for cash here, so maybe I won't go for shields on the wasps this turn. Yeah, if I upgrade him, if I go for the shields on the wasps, it costs 300. Yeah, it'll have to wait a turn. Shall I... Right, he's got Mustangs, so I think another couple of arc lights at the back here. That'll probably work out quite nicely. Oh, sorry, just realised I had the mic muted. So yeah, I just need a wasp on the right hand side. Don't particularly want any of this stuff. So I just need a wasp down here. I need to put shields on the wasps up here. I could upgrade him. Upgrade him. So let's buy a wasp down here. That'll protect the flank a little bit. Now I could buy range upgrade for him if I wanted, but I don't really think it's entirely necessary. He hasn't gone for any tech apart from on the Mustangs. That's interesting. So really I want this elite marksman. So let's go for that. And then shall I get a sniper, a crawler, or another arc light. I think a crawler would probably work out really well, actually. So let's buy another crawler, stick him back here. I want him to arrive to the party late. So the arc lights in the back are doing a fantastic job. These wasps are going to do a great job of covering the flank of the Phoenix. He still hasn't gone for any upgrades on the Phoenix, which is quite surprising. And this is very close to being game over. So one more round I need to win. And shall I go for laser sights or junior manufacturing? I think laser sights makes more sense. So yeah, let's get the laser sights. And then I'm going to stick it on him. And I'm going to give them the aerial targeting. That'll help deal with the Phoenixes. Because no doubt they are going to put their efforts into upgrading the Phoenixes because they've just bought a load of them. Okay, so we've got 300 supply. I can either upgrade these three and don't get any new units, or get some more units. So the units that I would get is probably a wasp and another crawler. I don't think it's entirely necessary, so let's upgrade these three. I could even take emergency cash and get 2 crawlers. So let's do that. So let's stick one back here and one back here, I reckon. And I think that's looking pretty decent. So he's gone for oil, I believe that is. He's got so frustrated that he's used an ion blast on 2 arc lights. An ion blast on 2 arc lights, that's brilliant. So where is our unit? Here he is with the laser shot, the laser sights. So he can shoot. He's got 217 range, 217. He can fire at the ground, he can fire at the air. He's got charge shot, so he does 300% damage. So he's just an absolute beast, basically. And I believe that should be it. There we go. And that is my favourite build. Now I'm just going to save the replay because I want to see if it's working, because it's deleted all my old replays. But yeah, 217 range. If I had have upgraded him 4 more times, this would have added 32 extra range, so that would have been 249. Now, if you get extended range arc lights, then you get plus 40, I believe. So it'd be 289 is the highest you can get. 289 range on an arc light. That's just disgusting. Obviously, it's pretty rare that you get that high, but I have seen it at 270 before, so it can happen. But yeah, nice and easy victory there. He obviously hasn't encountered this strategy before because he didn't look like he knew how to counter it. I've only ever lost once, I believe, with this strategy. And I never use the exact same units. Sometimes I go with loads of wasps. Sometimes, like now, I've gone for more crawlers. I quite often take 1, 2, 3, 4 more arclights as well. And quite often I take like 5 to 10 phoenixes, so it's never the exact same build every time. But it's basically an arclight line, fully upgraded. That is the main composition of the build. But I think that they need snipers. Pretty sure that they need upgraded snipers to deal with this. Because snipers do outrange the arclights. As long as they can keep the snipers leveling up. So to prevent them from leveling up, you'd send in all these crawlers. So yeah, it's a difficult build to combat, which is why it's my favourite one to use. And this particular flank works really, really well with a wasp in front with shield, then a crawler and either one arclight and a sniper, or 2 arclights. You could even put stormcallers here. I quite often do that. So an arclight and a stormcaller. That works really well. And if you get extended range on the stormcaller, you can quite often hit the tower. So yeah, that's another adaptation that you can add to it. But you don't want to spend too much cash on a flank, just in case it fails miserably and you waste a load of supply going for a failed flank. But yeah, when going for a flank, obviously there's a big gap between your units here and your units on the flank, so you can't support each other very well, which is why you're kind of leaving them high and dry. They need to be able to look after themselves, so that's why here I've only spent 100, 200, 300. I've only spent 500 supply on this flank. Obviously I've got the upgrades included as well, but the upgrades are being used by my actual main force, so I wouldn't really include that. So a 500 supply flank, which is going to drag all of their units out of position, make life so much easier for our main attack, is a really nice amount to spend on a flank. And like I say, you might want to add in a stormcaller as well, just to make life even more difficult. But if you add a stormcaller in, you might need another wasp to protect it. And then at that point, you've just added another 400 to the flank, so it's gone from 500 to 900. So it starts getting quite costly. But I think these 4 units work out really, really nice. So yeah, that is number 10, I believe, in the live series, and we are 6-4 up at the moment. So join me in the next one, and we shall find out if we make it 7-4. So cheers for watching, take care, and I shall see you soon.